good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time you are watching this, checking us out on YouTube, and thanks for listening to it on the DSP platforms on How Many Podcasts Must Get This. If you just want to hear the just the sound of it, you know what I'm saying? Just go to the podcast, How Many Podcasts Must Get This on Spotify. If you just want to check out the vocals and not see the visuals and not see my pretty face, man. Like, subscribe, notification bell, man. This is YouTube, man. We talking Nas and Hit Boy, man. Let's get up the tracks and put them up there, man. And let's get into the album, man. This came out in July, and a lot of people were talking about it, man. This is, if you think about it, man, this is the fifth album Nas and Hit Boy put out in 3 years. If you could, in the comments below, rank your albums, rank those 5 albums, from best to worst or worst to best, whatever you want to do. Just, rank them, put them in order, man. Which one's the best album from Nas and Hit Boy, man? Is Magic 2 in your top 3 now, or is it where? You know what I'm saying? I'll rank them right now. I ain't scared to rank them. I'm gonna go matter of fact, let me rank. I'm gonna say that for later. Let me say that for later, man. But yeah, listen, rank the albums. Let's get into this breakdown right away. So Nas and Hit Boy, again, they release a project. It's, like I said, the fifth project in 3 years, man. This is called Magic 2. So it kind of seems like, in between albums, full-length albums, they put out, these Magic projects. And what you guys think about it? I think they dope. You know what I'm saying? Magic, the first Magic is a classic. I don't give a what nobody say. I think the first Magic project album is a classic. I loved it, and I really got into it, and it was something out of the ordinary. It was something unexpected, but it was a great project by Nas and Hit Boy, man. Let's get into Magic 2. All right. So this came out July 21st, 2023, and it's about 31 minutes and 59 seconds, basically 32 minutes, man. And let's get right into it. So number one is intro, and it's basically Don Magic Juan, the pimp. Don Magic Juan, the pimp, explaining his impact on the culture of hip hop, and he's just speaking on who he is, what he's about, and and his contribution to the music world, of hip hop. They'll say so. Shout out to Don Juan, Don Magic Juan. You know what I'm saying? And think about it, his nickname's Magic, so I guess it's perfect for an intro to an album called Magic 2. Speaking of Magic, number 2 is Abracadabra. Abracadabra. You know what I'm saying? So, which is the first visual actual song, with Nas rapping. So on this one, and shout out to Hit Boy. Shout out to Hit Boy. Hit Boy, hopefully he's getting his props. I'm pretty sure he's getting his flowers. Shout out to Hit Boy and Nas, just on their tier. They're on the tier. No matter what you say about this album. They're on the tier. They're doing beautiful things for hip hop. Number 2, Abracadabra. Nas speaking on the way the culture has attacked him since his grand return with Hit Boy. You got to think about it. Nas was, there was people were saying he's iffy, skeptical on the mic or certain projects and songs, like the project EP he did with Kanye. They was like, So I like that project with Kanye. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like all of it was fire, but at least 4 out of the 7 tracks was dope. So like it was a good EP. So on Abracadabra, so 5 albums in 3 years, and they are all incredible, including this one. I like this one too. This one had to sneak up on me. This one had to work as magic, basically, no pun intended, to get in my psyche. No Magic Wand needed, but it took some time, a few listens for me to like this album. I'm a Nas fan. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should know that. I'll be going crazy for Nas, but I'm a huge Nas fan. And I had to, when I first listened to it on the phone, I was like, it wasn't giving me that much justice. I think I like 4 out of the 10 tracks. And then like when I listened to it again in the like the Sony speakers in the crib, I said, oh, okay, this is dope. So Hit Boy is coming with the beats and tracks. And then I listened to gave it the car test, and I liked it more. So yeah, number 2, Abracadabra. I like this track, and it, like I said, it took a little bit to grow on. Sometimes you gotta listen to an album 2-3 times, especially if it's one of your favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? Nas is one of my favorite MCs. So let's go to number 3, Office Hours. This is like his only feature. You know, they got a bonus. He got a bonus track with a feature, but I really don't count it for this album. But anyway, we get to that when I get to it. So Office Hours featuring 50 Cent. Shout out to 50 Cent, man. Shout out to Queens, where Nas and 50 Cent is from. Shout out to Queens, New York. So on this one, I say it's Friday in the Hit Boy studio. And, you know, with this upbeat and faster track, you know what I'm saying? It's 2 Queens rappers that are currently creating jobs and becoming better role models as they obtain wealth. And that's just, you know, for the song playing off Office Hours, but at the same time, in real life, 50 Cent and Nas, the great businessmen now. And it's great that they got this song called Office Hours because they actually employing people now. They're getting independent wealth, but they're actually helping others, you know, in the industry get money. So shout out to Nas, 50 Cent on their business psyche, you know what I'm saying, and that portion of it. Number 4 is Black Magic, man. The track is supernatural with Black Magic. Nas's aura is too strong for the evil track. So I think it's an evil, dope track. It got some, you know what I'm saying? And his word of wisdom dominate and shine light, bringing hope. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a dark track, grimy track. Shout out to Hit Boy. But then Nas's lyrics, bringing the light, bring the shine. It's the yin and the yang of the track, you know what I'm saying? So it works out. And Nas's lyrics always bring hope to the world, man. Not just hip hop, to the world. Number 5 is called Motion. This head nodding banger has my body in motion, as Nas explains. There are, and he is, and they are moving forward. They're moving forward, not backwards. They're moving forward and not living in the past. Nas's transition is still stirring and shifting. So, like, you got to think about it, man. Like, people thought Nas's career was over. They did. And then all of a sudden he comes back with Hit Boy. Well, he came back with Kanye, and I thought that was a good, like I said, good EP. And then he kind of came back. Nas has his hits and misses. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't love every Nas album. I don't. But these 5 albums with Hit Boy are incredible. I gotta give it to him. You know what I'm saying? So number 5, Motion, great joint. Number 6, man, Bokeem Woodbine. Shout out to Bokeem Woodbine, one of the greatest male actors, period. Played in Strap, played in a couple other movies there. That's dope, man. We get a reggae vibe on this joint. Got the reggae vibe on this one. Jason Lyric, Bokeem Woodbine blesses the title as Nas' lyrics continue to interest the masses. You know what I'm saying? Are these Magic albums fillers between the King Disease album? So that's the question I got for y'all on this review. You think these Magic albums are fillers, meaning like, you know, like kind of like mixtapes between the King Disease albums? Now, earlier I said I was gonna rank the albums. So I'm gonna go like this. From best, I'm not saying best to worst, from best, just the best album between Hit Boy and Nas. I think it was King Disease 3. And then I think it was Magic, the first one. And then I think it was King Disease 2. That's the third album that I put in. That's dope. That's my top 3. And then number 4 will be King Disease 3. And then this one, Magic 5, will be Magic 2 will be the 5th one. So it'll be, like I said, I want y'all to rank the 5 albums in 3 years in the comments below. But I go King Disease 3 for my number 1, Magic for number 2, King Disease 2 for number 3, King Disease 3 for number 4, and then Magic 2 for number 5. Sounds a little confusing because they got 1 and 2 and mixing or whatever. Let's get back to number 7. Let's get back to track number 7. Earvin Magic Johnson. Shout out to Earvin Magic Johnson, another great businessman. You know what I mean? Very, he got a keen eye for business and a talent for business. Shout out to Magic Johnson as a ball player, as a role model. You know what I mean? And a businessman. You know what I mean? So hashtag champions, man. When it comes to Earvin Magic Johnson, Nas, and Hit Boy, they all champions when it comes to me. So number 7 is Earvin Magic Johnson. from one of the best basketball players to one of the best rappers, which is Nas. Hit Boy and Nas haven't missed a beat since their connection. They haven't. They winning titles. They winning championships, man. Like I said, I just named the 5 albums they did, and that's 5 championship rings right now. They got 5 championship rings, man. They're not missing out on these championships, man. So, like I said, where do the 5 albums rank for you? Put it in the comments. Number 8, man, a solid track as well. What this all really means. I actually picked this record to go into my July 2023 Cevere singles. Go check it out on YouTube. Go check it out on this channel. See if your rapper, your rappers, your groups, or your favorites are in my July 2023 Cevere singles mix, which is on Spotify and on Amazon Music all those months. Every month I put it on Spotify. So it's gonna be on Spotify. All these mixes with your favorite singles and favorite, songs. I picked this single and mixed it into my July mix. So number 8, what this all really means. From 17 to 50, which is Nas's age. I'm just saying, from 17 when he started, 16, 17 to 50, Nas has been in conversation with the greatest musicians, period. Not just hip hop, but the greatest musicians, period. From Michael Jackson to Whitney Houston to the Beatles and Nas, man. He's in that category of just greatest musicians, great talent, just great artistry, man. And shout out to Nas, period, man. He's one of those ones that's in the history books now and will continue to be in history books, after, let's talk about it. Number nine is Slow It Down. Slow It Down. I was thinking, every time I hear Slow It Down, I think of Brand Nubian. Slow Down. Shout out to Brand Nubian. Slow down, man. But this was number 9. It's called Slow It Down. So if life is moving too fast, slow it down. Certain messages are, just clear and simple, but sometimes harder than you believe. Sometimes people, you hear all these quotes, people on social media always putting quotes and trying to be, positive quotes. It's dope. People try to, help people out and say this and say that. And sometimes they hits and misses, but, some of these quotes, popular. You hear stuff and, people say, slow it down. You go, that day you might not want to slow down. That might be the day that you're working fast, you're working hard, and you're trying to get your business off the ground. So that slogan won't be for you. But if you're running around with your head cut off and you need to hear slow it down, this message is for you. So, and sometimes it's not that easy to slow it down, you know what I'm saying? Or to do these messages, these positive things. But you have another day of breathing, another day to shine. Then you have another day to do something right. So, all right, let's go to number 10. This is the last joint. I don't think they should have put number 11 on the bonus, but I think he put the bonus track on there because record sales, because it's 21 Savage, man. A lot of people are gonna probably buy the album because maybe he's on it. I don't know. But number 10, Pistols on your album cover. This is another joint that's fire, man. Pistols on your album cover. This is a dope track. Track bumps like a crack house, man. It's bumping like a crack house, man. All them bumps that be in the crack house is bumping like that, man. The melody takes Nas back as he flex on his life on this joint. I enjoy when Nas reminisces like Pete Rock and C.O. Smooth. Shout out to Pete Rock and C.O. Smith. When I reminisce, how about you, man? But yeah, so I enjoy when Nas just reminisces, goes back in the past. He's talking about Tupac on here, talking about he introduced Tupac to Hennessy, which is, what I'm saying, like he ain't lying, he probably ain't lying. And also you see Pac with the Hennessy going crazy, man. So Nas and Tupac and Nas and a lot of individuals have hip hop history, and Nas is starting to tell what's going on, tell the world what happened, what's going on, a little bit of hip hop history, because he's 50 years old, man. He's the same year as hip hop, so shout out to the 50th year of hip hop this year. Shout out to Nas being 50, man. Still rocking the goddamn mic, man. Nas still rocking the mic, dog. Yo, Nas is doing some damage, man. Shout out to Nas, man. And shout out to me, man, for writing books, man. Get the books, man. My first book is Severe's Chronicles Volume 1. Go get it. Black publisher, True Vine Publishing. Stop playing. Go support if you can. My second book, man, just came out, man. It's called Severe's Chronicles. Severe's Classics. So It probably got a Nas album in there dissected, man. Check it out. See what Nas album's in there. I ain't gonna tell you which one, but this is volume 2 for Cevere's Chronicles. And then I have a book on ebook. I have an ebook as well, so go check out my ebook. It's on Amazon, and it's called Cevere's Extended Plays. Cevere's Extended Plays, and it's EPs need love too. So it's EPs need love too. I'll be doing ebooks exclusively, which is gonna cover all EPs that are dope, and then the albums I'm gonna dissect in these books. Cevere's Chronicles. All right, so go check it out. Go support if you can. Support the gear. I got, not hats, but this is my promotional hat, man. But I got a lot of merch. I got a lot of merch. Check it out in the description, and a lot of hip hop, a lot of hoodies and t-shirts. Support if you can, man. It's mad love, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm working for y'all, working for free. I break down these albums. Send me some love, like, subscribe, notification bell, man. Whatever. Buy me a coffee, buy me a bed. There's a link in the description. Get a t-shirt, get a hoodie, get a book. You know what I'm saying? Pass on the books, the hip hop books, man. You're gonna love them. Got humor in it. Just classic material. Me just, talking about hip hop and pure hip hop. Should I talk about number 11? I'll talk about the bonus track. Lord have mercy. I was gonna skip it. Y'all see each other skip it. Number 11, One Mic, One Gun, feature 21 Savage. All right, so I wasn't too fond of this record, but I liked the way there was controversy with the two guys, the two rappers, and then Nas said, "Nah, we ain't gonna go back and forth and diss each other on the record. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a record together." So that's what I love. So shout out to Nas for putting that together. So shout out to 21 Savage too for going along with it. He didn't have to. He could have been like, "No, F you, Nas," and whatever. But so old school and the new school collaborate and put one mic, one gun together. Song is not my cup of tea, I say, but it was brilliant how Nas collaborated with 21 Savage instead of battling him on record. Who likes this song? Let me know who likes this song. If this is your record, if this is one of your records, no disrespect, it's something that didn't appeal to me. And speaking of appeal, 2023 Mass Appeal, so on Mass Appeal, 2023 Mass Appeal, own your masses. Shout out to Nas getting out a lot of classic material, albums and songs, and putting it under his moniker, his wing, his publishing company. He's doing his thing. He's a businessman. Like Jay-Z said, businessman, I'm a businessman. Like, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Jay-Z too, you know what I'm saying? Part of Nas's career too as well. Shout out to everybody, man, in hip-hop, everybody in music, period. Everybody that's doing something for the hip-hop 50th this year. Everybody that loves hip-hop, respects hip-hop, and you know what I mean? That really takes hip-hop seriously, and appreciate it. And like, again, thanks for the support. Thanks for buying the merch. Thanks for buying the books. Thanks for liking, subscribing, ring the notification bell, and comment below, man. Let me know about your Nas history. Tell me about a Nas story, man. If you got a Nas story, if you met him, let me know what's up, man. Shout out to Nas. Shout out to Hit Boy. Yo, man, I'm getting out of here, man. Y'all know y'all can reach me. Y'all can't reach me on Twitter no more. Somebody hated on me on Twitter, man, and I got suspended, man. I got suspended on Twitter. I feel like a kid. I got suspended on Twitter, dog. But anyway, man, check me out, man, on Threads, and check me out on Instagram. Check me out on Facebook or TikTok or YouTube. Message me below, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And on Threads and Instagram is the same thing. Severely with a C _ yours _ So hit me up, man. And y'all remember, spread more love than hate, man. This is Marquis Walker, aka Cevere, aka Cincerely Yours. Peace. Shout out to Nas. Nasty Nas. Yeah, Nas a hit boy, man. Come on, man.